Hey, so I've got a great story to tell. It is a Saturday, and I just finished up my first and last flea market for one of my companies called Simple Funny Tees. We're an online funny t-shirt retailer. And I thought, I'm going to try to see if this whole in-person thing works. And we've always been a straight-up online provider. We do we produce the shirts on demand, so whenever somebody makes an order, the shirt is made and shipped. And I thought I would try this other medium, basically. And a couple things I learned, which I thought would be great to share with you. It applies for all kinds of things, no matter what business you're in or what you're trying. And the specific thought is try things. There's nothing wrong with trying stuff. We need to try stuff, and we need to figure out what works best for us. And if we don't try new things, then we're never going to know whether it's the right thing or the wrong thing. So I tried this today. It was a 6-hour long 9 to 3 display of, I had all the shirts set up. I did the whole deal. I let people know through social media. People who know me, people know the brand, and obviously it's just local stuff, so I didn't expect huge, but I expected, it's a new audience, it's something that I can get in front of. And what I found is, particularly with these shirts, because they're just, it's funny, but it's not as funny when you see it online, for example. So you kind of have to be searching for a funny shirt in order to want to buy the funny shirt. But when I'm just walking around and I'm wearing the shirts, or somebody else is wearing the shirts, I hear all the time comments about how funny it is, and oh my gosh, I need one of those. And so I've made little cards now that I hand out, that I just carry with me everywhere I go, because people make comments on my t-shirts. So I thought, well, in this particular case, if somebody sees the shirt in person, they will experience that, and they will see that it's funny, and then they will take the step to make the purchase. That was not the case. Specifically, this is what I learned. It was not so much that people didn't think they were funny, because I had a lot of people walk by, look at the shirts, and laugh out loud. Sometimes they would repeat what the shirt says and say, oh my gosh, I need one of those for work, or my husband would love that. Lots of people liked the shirt, so it wasn't a matter of the shirt's not being successful or not being liked. What it did end up was the audience and the place where I was not the right audience and place. So basically, what I realized, or what I thought anyway, so my hypothesis was people are out buying stuff, all kinds of different stuff, at a flea market, and so when they come upon something that's funny and unique and different, and then they would buy something. What I didn't think about necessarily was that these people, the rest of the vendors that were there, 99% of them, probably all of them except me, were selling used stuff from their basements. It was practically a garage sale on a larger scale. There was 25 vendors, I think, something like that. So it was pretty much people that were, if you can consider the garage sailor mentality, the idea is people are out there to spend a few bucks, find something cheap, find something quick, find a little stuffed animal or a Matchbox car for my kid, or an old antique, lamp stand or whatever. They're not necessarily there to buy a full-priced t-shirt, even though I had like $5 off because I was taking orders, and then you get the shirt shipped to you because it still is a on-demand printing. So all that to be said is, I thought it was an interesting lesson learned from me, so I thought I would share with you, is that like I said, trying new things is good. So I don't think the day was wasted. I don't think I did anything wrong. All that stuff was all good. I tried something new, and it didn't work, and that's okay. The second thing is recognizing what your audience is, who they are, and where they hang out. In this particular case, I recognized that it was generally older people, generally people who didn't want or have money to spend, particularly on full price t-shirts. So for me, my audience wasn't there. My audience is younger for the most part. I would say 20 to 50. My audience is, has some disposable income because they're paying, $20 for a t-shirt or whatever. And my audience is looking for that specific thing when when it comes up. So they're searching online funny t-shirts or funny t-shirts for dad or whatever. So recognize that. Try things as good. Recognize though who your audience is and where they are, where they hang out, and specifically who they are and how they buy. And it was something that I learned. So I'll take away with a positive. I did make $3.99 for 7 hours of work. The actual thing was open for 6 hours, but I got there a little bit early to set up. So 7 hours of work, I don't know what that divides out to, but $3.99 is not a very profitable hourly rate. So we're not going to call that a win, although we will call it a lesson learned. So hope that helps. Pay attention to who your audience is, where they're hanging out, and go there. But try things every once in a while. It could have been the exact opposite. It could have been the most perfect place to be, and I could have sold hundreds of dollars worth of t-shirts in a day, and that would have been cool. But in this case, I learned my lesson, and that'll be the last time I do a flea market. So that's it. Have an awesome day, dude.